LGBTQ plus education. Learning about the community.
On June 26, 2015, the United States Supreme Court issued a landmark decision in the case of Obergefell v. Hodges, ruling that same-sex marriage is a constitutional right under the 14th Amendment. This historic ruling not only legalized same-sex marriage across all 50 states, but also marked a significant milestone in the ongoing struggle for LGBTQ+ rights. As we reflect on this, it is essential to understand the journey leading up to the decision, its profound implications, and the road ahead in the fight for equality. The road to the Obergefell v. Hodges decision was paved with decades of activism, legal battles, and shifting public opinions. The fight for marriage equality can be traced back to the early 1970s, when same-sex couples first began challenging state bans on their right to marry. However, these initial efforts were met with resounding legal rejections and societal resistance. The landscape began to change in the early 2000s. In 2003, Massachusetts became the first state to legalize same-sex marriage, following the state Supreme Judicial Court's ruling in Goodridge v. Department of Public Health. This victory ignited a nationwide movement, with various states either legalizing or banning same-sex marriage through court rulings, legislation, or referenda. By 2013, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the Defense of Marriage Act, commonly called DOMA for short, in the case of United States v. Windsor, granting federal recognition to same-sex marriages performed in states where it was legal. This decision set a critical precedent and provided a legal foundation for challenging state bans on same-sex marriage. The Obergefell case emerged from a consolidation of multiple lawsuits challenging same-sex marriage bans in Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, and Tennessee. The lead plaintiff, James Obergefell, sued the state of Ohio to have his marriage to John Arthur, who was terminally ill, recognized on Arthur's death certificate. The case argued that state bans on same-sex marriage violated the 14th Amendment's equal protection and due process clauses. On June 26, 2015, in a 5-4 decision authored by Justice Anthony Kennedy, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the plaintiffs. The majority opinion declared that the right to marry is a fundamental right inherent in the liberty of the person, and that same-sex couples may not be deprived of that right and liberty. This ruling effectively struck down all state bans on same-sex marriage and required states to recognize same-sex marriages performed in other jurisdictions. The Obergefell decision had immediate and far-reaching effects. It granted same-sex couples nationwide the legal right to marry, providing them with the same legal protections, benefits, and recognition as opposite-sex couples. This ruling affirmed the dignity, love, and commitment of same-sex couples, recognizing their relationships as equal under the law. Moreover, the decision had a profound societal impact. It marked a significant shift towards greater acceptance and inclusion of LGBTQ+ individuals, fostering a broader cultural change. The ruling also had practical implications, affecting areas such as inheritance rights, adoption, healthcare, and immigration, thereby enhancing the lives of countless LGBTQ+ families. While Obergefell v. Hodges was a monumental victory for marriage equality, it did not signify the end of the fight for LGBTQ+ rights. Discrimination against LGBTQ+ individuals persists in various forms, including in employment, housing, healthcare, and public accommodations. Additionally, the rights of transgender and non-binary individuals continue to face significant legal and social challenges. In remembering the Obergefell decision, it is crucial to recognize the ongoing efforts to achieve full equality for the LGBTQ+ community. Activism, advocacy, and legal battles remain essential to securing and protecting the rights of LGBTQ+ individuals. The spirit of the Obergefell ruling, grounded in the principles of dignity, equality, and justice, must continue to inspire and guide these efforts. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and share this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.